Let's talk about ghosting. Not the Halloween kind. Not the I got busy kind. I'm talking about that strategic, cold-blooded, ego-fed, I want you to chase me narcissist-style ghosting. First up, the love bomb. This is the phase where they turn into your soulmate in a rom-com directed by Satan. They're texting you non-stop, buying you crab legs, sending you TikToks like they curated a museum of love just for you. But hold up, did they just disappear for a few hours? Yeah, they did. That's not a coincidence. That's maintenance mode. They're checking in with the old supply. Like a mechanic making sure their ex ain't moved on too far. That's right. Narcissists treat people like Airbnb listings they might be staying with, but they're still scrolling through the options. And here's the kicker, they come back like nothing happened. Sorry, I fell asleep. At 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, what are you, a raccoon? Now let's hit the devaluation stage. Whew. This is where ghosting becomes an art form. You could sneeze wrong and suddenly it's poof. You're in a solo episode of Where the Hell Did They Go? You say their playlist is mid? Ghosted. You dare suggest therapy? Ghosted. You breathe air while they're talking? Ghosted for 3 to 5 business days like they're refunding your dignity. But here's the psychology behind it. Because yes, this ain't just petty, it's calculated. Ghosting is used to destabilize you. It mimics abandonment trauma. It triggers the dopamine starvation cycle. It's like giving a starving dog a steak, then snatching it away and blaming the dog for barking. Narcissists don't argue to resolve, they vanish to win. They want you pacing the room, rereading messages, convincing yourself you're the problem when they're over their deep-throating ego snacks from the new supply. Then comes the discard. This is where they really embrace the ghost life. They don't just leave, they vanish like a tax return in Florida. They block you on everything but LinkedIn, move on with someone else they just met last week, and suddenly they're posting vacation pics like you never existed. You're crying in bed. They're in Tulum, smiling with a mannequin. Because that's what the new supply is, a warm body with no context yet. But it ain't over. Here comes the Hoover. But not the full-court press. Nah, that would take effort. They want a reverse Hoover. They want you to chase, so they go dark. No posts, no updates, no passive-aggressive memes for 3 days. Suddenly you're like, wait, are they okay? Yep, they're fine. They're too busy tongue-kissing someone else's trauma. Ghosting is not about needing space. It's about creating vacuum. And if you step in to fill it, congratulations, you just got sucked back into emotional Groundhog Day. But here's the golden rule. Narcissists only use tactics that would destroy them. They ghost because they know silence would crush them. So when you go quiet, when you don't respond, when you don't spin the block like an emotionally battered Uber driver, that's when they panic. They don't understand peace. They only understand power. But silence isn't weakness, baby. It's power with volume off. And the science? Oh, we got receipts. Studies show ghosting activates the same brain pain centers as physical injury. Narcissists use it like a drug, high on avoidance, low on accountability. It gives them a fake sense of control while avoiding the emotional constipation they call feelings. But here's where you flip it. You take their silence and turn it into peace. You take their absence and turn it into clarity. And when they try to come back like nothing happened, you ghost them so hard they question their Wi-Fi signal. If you have kids, go gray rock, minimal emotion, dry as unsweetened oatmeal. If you don't, no contact like your life depends on it, because it does. They use silence to punish you. Now you use silence to protect you. This is the Narc op, where ghosting ain't a loss, it's your spiritual damn breakthrough. Like, share, and subscribe if you're ready to vanish from their circus and never audition again. Drop a comment below if you've been ghosted by a narcissist. Then let them stay in Ghost Town while you build a kingdom on peace, growth, and not giving a single damn anymore. And remember, silence isn't the absence of love. It's the presence of self-respect.